to my channel. Today we have a video for Polygel, Gelike Polygel. ECcosmetics have new colors and I'm so excited because this is a big bottle. This is the 60 grams compared to the 30 grams of the clear Polygel. This color is in purple 196 and I'm going to show you how it applies and how it works, and it's so pretty. I love it so much, you guys. I'm really enjoying this flexi hand. Oh my god, I love it so much. Of course I'm using my Macart Polygel brush and my Mermaid Wand nail art detail brush that I got from Amazon, but it said that I got it from Wish, I don't know, third-party seller. So usually when I do polygels, I file the nails, the natural nails, blend them together. So we're gonna pretend that this is a real hand and I'm just filing. And I also took another drill bit that I did, and I did file around the cuticle area because this is actually what I do in real life. File it over there. But yeah, I really love this hand. This hand has saved me so much. I just love it. I can't get over it. I just love it. But one thing I do recommend is when you file, probably file down, that way the dust doesn't get inside on top of the fingers, because it's like hard to get off. But I wipe it with alcohol and it comes off, but I hate doing that at the end. So that's the only thing I really don't like about all the silicone hands, is like the dust gets on there and then, like, you know, you have to clean it up and it's like a mess everywhere. So yeah, I'm using these tips from AliExpress. It is the whole full-size stiletto tips. So I'm cleaning off the dust, getting my little scrub brush and making sure all the dust is off of the natural nail plate, because then the polygel won't stick. Base gel is not recommended when using Gelike, but if you are a problem lifter, prime and dehydrate and add your base gel. I prefer Macart because the Macart base gel is really strong. So this polygel is so nice. It's creamy, it blends, it drags down. I mean, it's really nice. I really love it. I love the color. I love how they have colors, and you know, with colors it's harder for it to cure because, you know, the color. But this one is more of a, it's a purple lavender, but it's like a, I don't know how to explain it. It's more of a, I don't know, it's a creamy purple lavender, maybe a pastel, maybe that's what I'm looking for. But I just really love how easy it is, how easy it was worked with. Look at this. Oh, look at that. You don't even have to worry about getting any of the liquid on the skin, because all it is alcohol. So I really love polygel, and I'm really getting into polygel. I'm always about the acrylic, always. But lately I've been just into the polygel. I don't know, like, I'm making my own colors. I feel like if I'm gonna make my own colors, I'm just gonna go ahead and just do polygel. But I don't know, not everybody is into polygel right now, so I have no choice but to keep buying acrylic, you know what I mean? But I really like it. I actually took these nails off so I can put polygels on. But you see how beautiful it is when it dries? You have to make sure that apex is on point with polygels too, or else it's gonna crack, and when it cracks, it's gonna hurt. So make sure you do build that apex, and make sure that the nail is, like, you know, humped. It should be flushed from the cuticle area going up, not hump up and then going down. I'm using alcohol only, no slip solution. I did try the slip solution and it worked. There, I didn't find any difference between using a slip solution or alcohol. But I prefer alcohol because slip solution has acetone in it, and I'm not sure. I know the slip solution made my Gelike last time move a little bit slower, and then it dried a little bit, and I didn't like that. So alcohol for me is the best that I've used so far. Also, if you don't use base gel, just make sure you file those nails, you know. Make sure you don't miss no part. Like, make sure it's not shiny, you know, because I don't know, polygels is kind of, it could be tricky, you know. If you don't prep right, they could pop off, you know. I didn't add in this video primer or dehydrator because it's just my flexi hands. But you would, you know, add your primer and your dehydrator. I use a really sticky primer from Janari, and if I don't use that, then I use my Tammy Taylor. And I do recycle everything, so like if I don't use it on that nail, I'll just transfer it over to the other nail. That's how I do it. I don't like wasting. I don't really know. I mean, why waste? You know, you could reuse it. It's easy to reuse. So I cured this for the normal time, which is a minute. With this Beauty lamp I got from Amazon, it took like 60 seconds. I'm not gonna lie, I still have to review this lamp, you guys, but so far I'm loving it. And the reason why I haven't reviewed it is because lately when I've been reviewing lamps, like, it's only like the first couple days that I have it, and then like a week passed and there's something wrong with the lamp, and I'm just like, what in the world? I just reviewed this lamp. So now I'm taking my time and I'm making sure that I review this lamp. I've had this lamp for like a month, so after that I'm gonna review it just to let you know my true and honest review, because I just feel like I'm reviewing these lamps too fast and then all of a sudden something happens to it, and then, you know what I mean? I don't like when you guys trust me, you know, doing reviews, and then you buy this lamp and then all of a sudden, you know, a week later something happens to it. So I definitely have to do an update on one of the lamps I reviewed and apologize for not really taking my time in reviewing it, and I was really upset with that one. But yeah, this polygel, it looks like it's kind of sticky and stringy, but it's not. It is, because it is polygel, but it's not like extra stringy. It's not like a hard stringy. It's like a creamy stringy, and the reason why I did that is because it touched already the polygel that was already on the nail, so that's why it was doing that. But if you add too little, the nail could like separate, like the polygel will like kind of separate the color, and then it'll be streaky and stuff. So make sure when you use this, make sure you do use enough polygel, so you would have enough for actually the apex. Apex is important. And I don't know, do you see that light in the background? That is that lamp. It's not the Beauty lamp, but that's that lamp that I got like 2 months ago that I reviewed, and it turns on by itself. This is the second time it's done that. It just turns on by itself, and I don't know what it is. So I definitely have to do a review on that if you notice. But in this part, I do pinch the end of the polygel so I can get that crisp stiletto look. It works all the time, and I love it. So I did a don't, and I did some part on purpose. I didn't pick up enough on purpose so I could show you what I was talking about if you don't pick up enough. So this is very thin, okay, because there's not enough polygel. And see how the color kind of separates a little bit, and it turns to a pink, and then it turns clear? That's not enough. You gotta have more. And I know everybody is like, well, polygel is strong enough for you to do it thin. It's okay if it's thin, but around the apex area, if it's not thin, it's just gonna crack off, and you're not gonna even enjoy the color. You see the color is like faded a little bit? That's what I was talking about. So I did place another, you know, bead of the polygel on top, and then I worked it all the way down. So you could definitely see the difference when you add more instead of only adding a little bit. You know, I know a lot of people are like too scared to add too much because they don't want to waste, but you know, you'd rather add enough because you're gonna waste it anyway, but because you're gonna keep on adding it, and it's gonna be too thick. So make sure, you know, you add enough. I really love polygel because when you touch the skin, you don't have to worry about it burning, because you're only touching the skin with alcohol, unless your client is allergic to alcohol or she has sensitivities with alcohol. That's the only time to worry. But I really love this because you mold it yourself. I don't really think there's a right way to do polygel, because that's how easy it is. It's so easy. There's really no wrong way or really no right way. There's just, if it works for you, it works for you. But you see, you clean up the end, you know, the side walls, and you don't have to worry about it burning, because you're like getting extra sanitization because it's alcohol. It's really, really nice. I really love it. Of course, we pinch at the end. So after I cure it, I come back with a gel light clear so I could build my apex and make sure that it's strong enough, because like I said, the apex is very important. Very, very important. I only put a little bit and I work my way down. And you see, I love this polygel because you don't even have to use the tool. You could just put it on there and be on your way. The nude on the thumb is from Azor. I did not like it at all, and that's why I took that part out of the video, because it was so hard to work with. I think it settled in the tube, If you want to see a video of that, of what I was talking about, then let me know and on the bottom, and I will show you, you know, the polygel from Azure. But this is the Gelike from Clear Gelike, and what I do is after we cure it, I put a thin layer of the clear so I have, you know, something to file, because you don't want to file the purple because it's so creamy that it'll just file off all of it off, like, you know. So I put this clear so I have something to file and something to shape. So I have a discount code now that you could use. It's the Nail Junkie. When you go to checkout, just press the code the Nail Junkie, and you would save 10% off your whole entire order and everything in the store. So yeah, with this polygel, if you use a lot of alcohol, it doesn't break it down. So that's really, really good. I love this polygel, and I cured it for a whole minute on my Be Yoda lamp. So okay, so this is what it looks like when they're all cured and set and ready. I didn't file yet. I did that off camera because there was dust everywhere. You guys, I didn't even use my dust machine. Okay, so I'm taking alcohol and I'm scrubbing it because, like I said, when I filed on the flexi hand and I had dust everywhere. If you know, polygel has like this very, very weird dust and it gets everywhere. So that's what I do. I clean it out. I don't do this to my clients, you guys. I don't ever do this, but I'm doing this to her because she's dirty with dust. So please don't do this on your clients. You don't ever want to go do this with your clients, you know. Now we are checking how strong the apex is. You have to create that apex. It's so important, and here you have it. This is after me filing. I didn't buff or anything, but that Azure, man, like, I don't know how I feel about that one. But yeah, so I'm putting some cuticle oil because after I put the alcohol, I didn't want the flexi hand to get like cracks. So I'm putting some cuticle oil and I'm just rubbing it up because this is what you do to your clients. You massage that oil up in there. So that's pretty much it. I really like this polygel. I love the color choice. I love how it blends so beautifully. Oh my lord, it's so creamy. It just, anybody can work with this. If you're using with dual forms, you like it with dual forms. It's so creamy. I can't explain that. Like, it's just so, it's so nice. I love it. Coming from, you know, the Azure one, I don't know how I feel about that yet. I didn't really like it. But I really love this purple, and I just cannot wait until I get more colors. ECcosmetics, you did a really, really good job with the colors. Like, this is beautiful. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know what you feel and how you think about this polygel. And I will see you on the next video.